In the news this week, British Army personnel could be forced to fly the flag for the LGBT agenda, school children are being verbally attacked for believing in traditional marriage, and tens of thousands march to protect the unborn in Ireland. Hello. Christian servicemen and women could be forced to endorse the LGBT agenda as part of an initiative by the British Army. The Army will fly the LGBT rainbow flag as part of events marking lesbian, gay, bisexual and transsexual rights.
So we're going to raise the rainbow flag, as it's known, across all Army establishments to coincide with Pride Week. And we're going to do that because the rainbow flag represents or promotes diversity and inclusion, primarily for the LGBT community, but not only for them, for everyone, regardless of their race, their creed, their background or their sexuality. It is about promoting diversity and inclusion across the British Army.
But the Christian Institute has been told by one soldier of his concerns about freedom of conscience. The anonymous serviceman explained that on his base, the LGBT campaign flag will replace the regimental standard. He or one of his colleagues may be forced to raise it while on duty. He said, "I personally think that a regimental flagpole is no place for a political statement." He added that replacing the unit flag is a great dishonour to all who have served and died under it in the past. The Christian Institute has contacted the Army's press office, but it is yet to respond. Scottish school children are being verbally attacked for believing in traditional marriage and upholding the life of the unborn, MSPs have been told. Numerous accounts, including one girl being told she wasn't a real woman because she did not support abortion, were revealed by the Roman Catholic Church in Scotland. In verbal evidence to the Equalities and Human Rights Committee of the Scottish Parliament, Anthony Horan warned of a culture of fear that people face when discussing their beliefs.
I think there's a lot of people feel just very, very fearful about just being open about their faith. It's not that they're trying to impose their views on anyone, just actually speaking openly about it.
Senior doctors in the NHS have called for male transsexuals to be given womb transplants so they can have children. Gynecologists claim that it could be possible to implant a donor womb into a man, with one saying that it could happen in maybe a decade. It has been suggested that such operations should be paid for with taxpayers' money. The idea was rubbished by women's campaigners who say it impinges on the meaning of motherhood. Laura Perrins, co-founder of The Conservative Woman, said it raises profound ethical and moral issues that will have an impact on women's rights. And feminist campaigner Julie Bindel added that people born male who are dosed with female hormones and undergo cosmetic surgery in order to present as female will never be women. And finally, tens of thousands of pro-lifers have taken to the streets of Dublin to call on the Irish government to preserve the country's abortion law. The Rally for Life was led by the Life Institute and attracted a reported 70,000 supporters. Ireland's 8th Amendment currently pledges to defend and vindicate the equal right to life of the unborn and the mother, as far as practicable. But the country's new Prime Minister, Leo Varadkar, has already promised to hold a referendum on the issue, expected to take place next year. Speaking for the Life Institute, Niamh Vrian called it an incredible and powerful day. Massive crowds of ordinary people turned out to save the 8th, to say no to abortion and yes to life, to tell Leo Varadkar that he would lose this referendum on abortion because the pro-life majority has arisen and will work night and day to save the 8th. Well, that's all for this week. For regular updates and information on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.